Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you want to see how I use the hair from this sew-in to make my blonde wig that I'm sporting in these pictures, stay tuned and I'll show you how I lifted it to its maximum color. Okay, here are the materials you're going to need for this. You're going to need a Creme Developer. I use 40 for maximum lift. And you're going to need powder bleach. BW2 is what I use. You're going to need this later. I don't know why I'm showing it to you. Oh, you're going to need a mixing bowl, a brush, something to mix the bleach with, and of course protection for your hands. Gloves. And any old shampoo. I'm using cheap shampoo. Alright, so here I'm going to mix my bleach to a consistency that I like, and you can mix it and keep an eyeball on it, but you don't want it to be too liquidy or too thick. So stay tuned and see what consistency I get. Kind of just eyeballing it to make sure that I get the right consistency. You might want to measure, but I never do. I've just learned over the years of watching my mom do hair. So yeah, I feel comfortable just eyeballing it until I get the consistency that I want. In the future, note to myself, I'm going to have multiple mixing bowls so I can make multiple concoctions, so I don't have to keep doing this process over and over again, doing multiple bundles. Yeah, that's just a note to myself. Okay, keep watching. I'm on a budget, so getting the most out of the things that I buy is what I consider to be like money well spent. So here's the hair that I'm using. As I stated before, it is out of a sew-in, so you will see like little strings at the top. I did bleach it previously. It did turn out multiple different colors because I again don't know what I'm doing and I like experimenting, so whatever. Yeah, all of this hair is from the Brilliant Beauty collection. I will link them down below. I love working with them. Look at this hair. It's old as heck and it looks phenomenal, and all I did was wash it with shampoo and conditioner, and it still has a shine and it's soft. So yes, and when I say I bleached the crap out of it last time on the ends to get an ombre look, I almost killed it. Then we'll see what we do with it today. Alright, all that hair was from Brilliant Beauty except for the closure. Okay, so here you're going to see me just bleach the darkest part first because we want that to lift. And so I won't really drag it out at first down to the ends because I don't want them to over process, which I do kind of over process them a little bit. But I sped through this because it's just like simple and easy. And you got your concoction that I showed you earlier, and now you're just going to apply it to the hair. And you do both sides to make sure you don't just have one side of the hair bleached. And I'm working pretty fast because I'm using 40, which is maximum lift, which is a quick processor, and you want to get it on there and
get the job done. I don't know a nigga that could cover for me. Yeah, got some game from my day. So she might say she love me, she don't love me like she say she love me. Believe me, believe me.
Alright, so now that you've applied your bleach to all of your hair and you've let it sit for the time that you want it to sit, I did mine for about 12 minutes and kept an eye on it because again I use 40 volume and I didn't want to over process it too much because then the hair won't be any good to me. And I rinsed the hair really well. I don't use a neutralizing shampoo just because I've learned that once you put water on the bleach, it tends to stop processing. And if that's not true, again, I didn't go to anybody's cosmetology school, and yeah, I'm just experimenting. So don't shoot me if you burn up your hair. Not my fault. Alright, so after you shampoo it and get all of the bleach off, you're going to see why I had that toner that I showed you in the beginning of the video in a second. Yeah, so many of you may be wondering, why isn't she putting conditioner on this hair that she just bleached? Well, the reason is because I'm doing two processes. And what I have, I guess, picked up, I don't know where I'm pulling this from. Maybe my mom taught me, I don't remember, but when you use conditioner, it kind of seals off the cuticle or something like that, so it'll be harder for the stuff to take. And so I want the hair to be raw, open, and more receptible to like the bleach and being lifted. So I'm not using conditioner just yet, but after I do the second process, which is lifting the hair, you see how it's kind of brassy at the top where it was dark? I need to get that out of there. So that is why I have the other stuff that I'm going to show you.
My nigga, and I be rocking with the team that caught a 9, and we YMC and be waiting on somebody to try us, nigga. Yeah.
Alright, so this stuff here is to make your blondes blonder. I found it at Sally's. It is supposed to get the brassiness out of your blondes when you bring your colors up. There's instructions on the box, so if you buy this system, it tells you exactly what to do. I did have to wait for my hair to dry before I used it, and yeah, just mix it according to the instructions, and you have to use that developer if you get this cream violet stuff to get the brass out. So just go to Sally's and pick up blonde if you're doing blondes, but they have like a whole cool little system. Alright, and again, I'm going to apply this all over the hair. It was a bit different this time because I didn't have to be as precise, and I kind of didn't have enough product for all of the bundles I was doing, so I kind of had to finagle it a little bit. So I'm going to apply it all over the hair. I'm not going to do both sides like I did with the bleach. I'm more so going to comb through with my fingers and the brush to make sure that it gets on both sides. I'm using a plastic bag because, yeah, it's plastic, it's safe, whatever. And I'm going to just make sure that I massage it in so it gets on both sides. And I'm going to set a timer for 12 minutes so that it can lift to the maximum time like I want, or the maximum color. And yeah, just gonna massage it in with my fingers, make sure I get it all in there real good, and wrap it on up and let it sit. And I did all my bundles like this before I got them ready to put onto my mannequin head to make my wig.
She might say she love me, she don't love me like she say she love me. Believe me, believe me.
Alright, so next I'm going to show you a picture of me prepping the wig. I ran out of camera space, I'm so sorry. Here is the finished product. I did wear it sideways. I also wear it with the middle part. If you would like a wig video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be sure to see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching.